The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Saint Matthew.
Glory to you, O Lord.
Herod the Tetrarch heard about the fame of Jesus, and he said to his servants, "This is John the Baptist. He has been raised from the dead. That is why these powers are at work in him." For Herod has seized John and bound him and put him in prison for the sake of Herodias, his brother Philip's wife, because John said to him, "It is not lawful for you to have her." And though he wanted to put him to death, he feared the people, because they held him to be a prophet. But when Herod's birthday came, the daughter of Herodias danced before the company and pleased Herod, so that he promised with an oath to give her whatever she might ask. Prompted by her mother, she said, "Give me the head of John the Baptist, here on a platter." And the king was sorry, but because of his oaths and the guests, he commanded it to be given. He sent that John be beheaded in the prison. And this head was brought on a platter and given to the girl. And she brought it to her mother. And his disciples came and took the body and buried it. And they went and told Jesus. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
My dear sisters, why John the Baptist had to die? Because he spoke the truth. He called a spade a spade. Sometimes we keep quiet when we have to speak the truth. Why? To offend people, that is the reason. Somebody is talking nonsense, rubbish, not so charitable. We all simply keep quiet or simply laugh with that person. It seems the king was fed up with eating brinjals. So he told all the ministers, "So brinjal is not a good vegetable." Then one of the ministers said, "Brinjal is the worst vegetable on earth." Then after some time, he wanted to eat brinjal again, had the longing for it, that enna katrika we call it, Tamil. So he wanted to eat that, he was longing to eat that. So he said, "After all, brinjal is not so bad." And the same minister who said brinjal is the worst vegetable, he said, "Brinjal is the best vegetable on earth." Then another minister asked the one who said like this, "So 3 months ago you said brinjal is the worst vegetable, now you are saying brinjal is the best vegetable." He replied, "I am not the servant of brinjal, I am the servant of the king. I am not the servant of brinjal, I am the servant of the king." That's how we lead our life, constantly. We don't take a stand, we don't want to offend others. At least we don't show that we disapprove of a behavior that is not according to the gospel. Minimum that we can do by just ignoring such kind of collaboration with evil. And John the Baptist was honest. He listened to his conscience. John is often called in the New Testament. Jesus himself calls him the new Elijah, as the great prophet Elijah of the first book of Kings. What marvels he did. He called a spade a spade. He did not dance according to the tunes of Jezebel or Ahaz. There was Ahaz, Jezebel and Elijah. Here we have Herodias, Herod and also prophet John the Baptist. And then think of the other two women. So one was looking for an opportunity, according to Mark's Gospel, looking for an opportunity to take revenge. She was nursing a grudge within. This is anti-Christian, anti-gospel. We may also be like that. Because what you did was wrong, somebody said. You always were looking for an opportunity to pay the person back, even if you know what that person is true. So, nursing grudge because her mistakes are pointed out and looking for an opportune moment to eliminate him. And then look at that poor girl. Okay, we should obey the parents, but not when it is against the divine law. Sometimes we are floaters in every community, as used to say in the canon on religious. There are some members who are floaters. They all go this way and then go this way. They have no stand on their own. Floaters. There are some parasites. Eat, drink, be merry. Don't do any work. Charvaka philosophy. There are some parasites in every community. There are some apostolaholics. There are some contemplaholics. There are some excessive socializers. There are pseudo-optimists. There are pseudo-optimists. There are pessimists, perpetual grumblers, and constant complainers. These are different kinds of sisters and brothers in different communities. As I say, rare sisters in rare communities. We have. So here you see this woman, this young girl is a pawn in the hands of the mother, even for violating a divine law. She should have said, no, I will not do it. But she also. These women are counter witnesses. We should not be like them. Whenever we see such people, you should not be like Jezebel, nursing grudge. You should not be like Herodias, leading an immoral life, leading a life that is contrary to the gospel, and nursing grudge against everybody on earth. You should not be like that girl who danced, but then you can dance, but you should not violate God's law. You should not be like Herod, pleasing people all the time, even if you know that what you do is wrong. May the Lord give us strength to witness like John the Baptist. Amen.